One of my favorite things to talk to you all about is when Nintendo Switch gets a big update. We're talking huge, gigantic, colossal, an amazing update. Plus, there's another cool new Paper Mario trailer giving us brand new look at the remade game and more in today's Nintendo Switch news. So, good morning, Mario, and good morning, Switch fans, plus a mystery for us to solve. This is no mystery. My shoulder is messed up. I can not lift my arm right now. It hurts a lot. I don't know if I pulled the muscle. Something's out of place, but yeah, please ignore the heat pack on my back. But what's going on, everybody? It's Zach from SwitchForce. Hope you're doing absolutely fantastic out there. Excited to be here and excited to show you this mysterious photo. Dun, dun, dun. What does it mean? What does it mean? It's a tree. It's a Nintendo building. It's Mochizuki. Now, if you don't know, Takashi Mochizuki is a reporter for Bloomberg, and he has been on the big ordeal about Switch 2. Way back to the Switch Pro days, he's reported on developers having dev kits, things of that sort, and some people have kind of poo-pooed him for misreporting on the Switch Pro that never existed. Although it does seem like the Switch Pro did exist at one time, got converted into the Switch OLED, and now we're eventually waiting for the true successor. But why is Mochizuki at Nintendo? Why is he posting this picture? Some have speculated that maybe he's there for some big Switch 2 event. He's in, or at least near, or at least taking a photo of the Japanese Kyoto Nintendo building, which is a headquarters type building. This isn't like, oh, he's at the press office, in New York where I've been. This is him at Nintendo. And it seems like Nintendo would only do hardcore, very important confidential briefings here. Now, it very well could be that he's passing by. It very well could be that he's there for a game that's yet to be revealed. Maybe he's demoing something that's coming out at the April Direct. Maybe he's playing Paper Mario in the freaking 1,000-year door. But just maybe, something more interesting is going on. And perhaps he is there for some sort of Switch 2 shenanigans. I just wanted to give it to you, the mystery. Let me know what you think Mochizuki is doing there. He is a big deal, reporter-wise, so he'd only be there for something significant. I don't even know if he'd be there for a Paper Mario demo, but regardless, interesting. And I love when we start analyzing photos, because that means that the hype and the speculation for the next system is real high. Who remembers this Nintendo Switch 1 photo that was really crazy but never came to be? I definitely do. Good times, good moments. I'll keep you posted. And speaking of posted, Nintendo finally posted a new Paper Mario in the 1,000-Year Door trailer. Roll the dang footage, because when they announced the release date, they didn't show anything new. There's cool screenshots on the Japanese website, which is really well done, but they haven't posted new footage, and now we get to see the game's intro redone and remade in their brand new style. It's clear that there is good TLC going into this game, and the remade Papercraft looks absolutely amazing, and I hope Nintendo announces new content soon. We know that the game is going to look great. We know that the game already plays great. It would be super fun to see if there is going to be additional missions, additional story, additional side stuff, something to differentiate this Paper Mario TTYD from the last, even though this one is the cheaper version despite it being $60. Imagine that. I cannot wait for freaking May 23rd. It is less than 2 months away. We're going to be playing the heck out of this game on the channel, and I am just so pumped to get into TTYD and see it to the end. And this trailer, even though it's just the intro, man, it sets up a great adventure. Princess Peach Showtime is a $60 game, but you can grab it today for $50. Woot is doing some sort of Prime Celebration Day where it's $50 instead of $60. So if you're on the fence about the game or thought maybe $60 was too much to risk on Peach's Big Switch adventure, then $50 feels better. This price will probably only last today. I'll put the link in the description down below. Just want to make a quick PSA because this game probably won't go on sale, at least not that soon, and at least not that much. Although I do have some thoughts on where you should pick it up at. I'll probably include that in my review, but nonetheless, I did enjoy Princess Peach Showtime, and I think if you go in with the right mindset, it is a fun game, but it is a short game. I beat that thing in about 5 hours, 6 hours, somewhere around there, 5 to 6 hours. It's a short Nintendo game, and for a $60 title, that is a pretty short play clock. But let me know if you're going to pick it up. $50 is definitely more palatable than $60. You know we love the Switch updates, and we're reaching deep into the numerical calendar to find our next Switch system update. 18.0.0, man, we've come a long ways. 18 of these. a lot of little iterations in between, but the big ones are the big numbered ones. And they used to mean great things. They added icons, they added achievement, the sort of like the rewards and missions. They added a bunch of features that boosted your experience and enjoyment of your Nintendo Switch. Today, though, they add the most important feature yet, a 15-minute auto sleep timer. Yay! Woo, Nintendo! Dare you ever bring us something important in the last 2 years of Switch system updates? Dare you ever bring us themes or something cool like that? We got Korean supported language for parental controls introduction video. This is not even like a Korean supported language for the whole system. It's just for the parental controls video. All right. We've got system stability improvements, which who knows what that means, something tinkering and toying behind the scenes. And we've got a 15-minute option for auto sleep when playing on TV. Now you might wonder, why is this even notable? Previously, you could only put your Switch to sleep after an hour while connected to the TV. Docked, you could do it, or undocked, you could do it after a couple minutes, but docked, it was an hour timer, 2-hour timer, 3-hour timer. Now we got a 15-minute timer, baby. Nintendo bringing the heat. And I'm sure you can tell I'm being very facetious and very sarcastic here. I don't know why they do these system updates and label them as such to make us think that maybe something important is going to be there, and then nothing ever is. I can't even tell you the last system update that was valuable, but I do remember a time where every system update had interesting new features, that they did actually improve the system, that they did actually work to make it a better user experience for players like you and I. Now it just does random things and they call it a big system update. I don't know why they can't just call it like a 0.1 or a 0.01, 0.02, 0.03. This is giving me flashbacks to Animal Crossing, where they would do updates and you'd hope for more, and then they never really reached there, and it would be 1.9, you'd think 2.0 would be next, and no, it was 1.10, 1.11, 1.12, and now we got 18.0.0, and we still don't have the number one thing I want, which is themes. I know that they're saving themes for Switch 2. It is a great feature to differentiate Switch 2 from Switch 1 in terms of a UI perspective. The Switch 2, for all we know, could use the same user interface, the same little scroll bar, the same circular icons, the same eShop and all that. I mean, I hope it's improved, but they very well could use the same. And then the big difference is now you can buy and earn themes for your Switch besides dark and light. And honestly, I'd eat that up. I would be a huge fan, and I would call that out as one of the best improvements for Switch 2, but it's silly that it hasn't come here. And I do think Nintendo has real diminishing returns on this system. I know it continues to sell well, but they have packed it in. They're hoarding their money, and they're hopefully getting ready to launch something truly impressive and truly exciting with Switch 2. I know these companies are all about making money, and doing right by the fans maybe is not their top or even second or third priority, but man, with how much money Nintendo's made, how rich they've become off the Switch, I do hope that they take that into account when they release Switch 2. It is a great system, very powerful, and not exorbitantly overpriced. I have faith that Nintendo will come in at a solid price, and I have faith that their early system updates for Switch 2 will be fun again. But for now, we have 18.0 that is lame, boring, and absolutely useless. Unless you really needed 15-minute timer to shut your Switch off when you go to the bathroom or run an errand and forgot to turn it off yourself. Sleep timers for systems like, I use a sleep timer for my podcast. Sometimes a sleep timer, I've used it rarely for a TV. But a sleep timer for a system being the headlining feature, no man. These updates are silly and stupid, and they probably need to stop. We'll see if the Switch gets to 20.0 by the time it reaches Switch 2, and in fact, maybe that's the perfect swan song moment. It gets to 20.0, and then, ta-da, the 2 becomes the Switch 2, and we're done with Switch 1 system updates. Although maybe they'll have more general system stability that they'll need to implement in the future down the road. All I know is that this is a goofy system update, and I wish it was themes, but it ain't. Let me know what you think about the mysterious Mochizuki picture. Let me know if you're pumped for Paper Mario and the new trailer, and let me know if you're sick of these Switch system updates that do nothing but are advertised as a big, full, like, new number, 18.0. Come on now, Nintendo. Give us something more than a freaking Korean language option for the parental controls introduction video. Like, what? Anyways, thanks so much for watching, everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, stay positive out there. Love you lots. SwitchForce out.